Hi, this is Sarita Dua of the Ask Sarita team, powered by Place at Keller Williams Sunset Quarter. And today I want to simply tell you what I do to market your home. We have a saying where there are people that will just take a home, list it, put it in RMLS, and then they pray. They just pray that the phone will ring and someone will show it, and then they'll magically get an offer. I love that I recognize, and many people recognize, that that's not the way to go. I do essentially 3 buckets of things to get your home sold. I do what everyone else does in terms of the traditional marketing, right? It's going to be in the computer. It's going to be in MLS. We're going to have great pictures. We're going to have a sign out. We're going to have a lockbox and flyers. It's going to be everywhere that you would expect a traditional listing to be, right? So what I would call traditional marketing. I'd like to also say then my second bucket is I do quite a bit in terms of online marketing. It's going to be everywhere. There's going to be digital interactive floor plans. I'm going to have a custom website for it. It's going to be on all the different real estate portals, and it's going to look its best. Beautiful photography, great descriptions, lots of information, and basically everything anyone may want at their fingertips in terms of digital marketing. But there's a third thing that I do that maybe I'm old and that's why, but there's a lot of people that just don't do this. I do a lot of network marketing. I am connected with agents. I am talking to homeowners. I'm talking to neighbors. I'm working the phones. It could just be, like I said, I'm not, a millennial just texting my way through it. I literally pick up the phone. If someone's shown the home 3 times, I want to know what they thought about it and why they're not writing an offer. I want to get valuable feedback from my clients. And I also want to work with the many different agents at my current brokerage and at previous brokerages, or even competing listings, right? That have homes, competing listing agents that have homes that are similar to ours. What kind of traffic are you getting? Do you want to do an open house the same day? By the way, I'd love to meet you and buy a cup of coffee and have you walk you through my house. I'll do the same for yours. And that way we can keep it in mind for each other when we have traffic through our homes. We're one of the very interesting industries where we compete against each other to get a home client, whether it's a buyer or seller. But if it's a seller and I get the listing and someone didn't get it, they still would get paid, likely, if they negotiate this, and we can talk about that, but they will still get compensated to actually show the home to their buyer. This is the listing they didn't get. And so we are co-opetition, right? We compete against each other, and then we collaborate with each other to meet the needs of our buyers and sellers. So picking up the phone, talking to different agents, talking to different neighbors, we'll literally enlist the whole neighborhood. Hey, if you see a light on and at 3 a.m, can you please text us, not at 3 a.m, and we'll make sure we check the lights and the locks, and because most people won't recognize if a light is on at 3 p.m, right? And so we pride ourselves in talking to the community, getting feedback, and working the phones, which is, it's not a new concept, but it's surprisingly a rare one when it comes to selling your home. So if you'd like to talk more about the different ways we market our home, ask Sarita.com. I would love to discuss it, and I'd love to have you put me to work. Thanks again.